This podcast is sponsored by Pooks.ai. Dive into a revolutionary reading experience with personalized ebooks and audiobooks, tailored just for you. Discover your next favorite book at Pooks.ai for free. That's POOKS.ai.
Reflective learning techniques to enhance your personal learning environment. Discover how reflective learning techniques can transform your personal learning environment and boost retention with personalized education tools. How reflective learning can change your personal learning environment. Hey, I was thinking about something pretty interesting today: reflective learning techniques and how they can totally shift the way we approach personal learning environments. In a world where education is constantly evolving, it's fascinating to see how simply pausing to reflect on what we learn can make a huge difference. So, what exactly is reflective learning? At its core, it's just about looking back at what you've studied or experienced, thinking critically about it, and figuring out how it applies to you. It sounds simple, but it's often overlooked because we tend to rush through learning tasks and move on to the next thing without pausing. Taking that moment to consider what worked, what didn't, and what could be done differently next time really builds stronger understanding and retention. Imagine your personal learning environment as this dynamic space tailored to your unique needs and preferences. It's not just a physical place, but also includes all the tools, content, and methods you use to learn. When you add reflection into the mix, you're essentially customizing your learning process based on your own experiences and insights. Journaling your thoughts. Writing down reflections immediately after studying can help you track progress and highlight areas where you're confused. Asking yourself questions. Simple questions like, what did I find most interesting, right? Or, where did I struggle? Make a big impact. Discussing with others, sharing your reflections with friends or mentors solidifies ideas and opens new perspectives. Using technology. Digital tools can aid reflection. Recording voice memos or using apps to create mind maps can help visualize what you've learned. Here's where it gets even cooler. With the rise of AI in education, personalized education is becoming much more accessible. AI personalized learning tools help shape your personal learning environment by adapting content and pacing to your needs. When combined with reflective techniques, it's like having a personal coach who not only gives you the right material, but also encourages you to think deeply about your progress. For example, imagine you're using an app that tracks your learning patterns and prompts you to reflect at certain points. It might ask you to summarize what you learned or suggest new angles to explore based on your recent activity. This kind of integration takes personalized education to the next level. One platform I recently came across, Pooks.ai, lets you create your own personalized books for free. It's fantastic for building a tailored learning resource that reflects exactly what you need to focus on, combining your insights and favorite materials. They call it Create Your Personalized Book Now for free, and it truly makes personal learning more manageable and engaging. So, why does reflective learning really matter in your personal learning environment? Because it turns you into an active participant rather than a passive consumer. Instead of just absorbing information, you process and personalize it. You become more mindful of your strengths and weaknesses, which helps avoid frustration and boosts motivation. Plus, when you cultivate reflective habits, you develop skills that transfer beyond any single course or topic. Critical thinking, self-awareness, and continual improvement become part of how you learn throughout life. Whether you're a student, professional, or lifelong learner, those are powerful tools to carry with you. Honestly, I think personal learning isn't just about what you learn, but how you learn it. Reflective learning techniques inside your personal learning environment create that how in a meaningful way. They make learning less about checking boxes and more about growth. So if you're curious about growing your own customized learning toolkit, maybe start by trying out a simple reflection practice today. Take 5 minutes after studying to jot down what stuck with you or what confused you and see where it takes you. If you want to explore how AI can also add an edge to this, definitely check out Pooks.ai and their free personalized book creation. It's a pretty sweet way to keep your learnings organized and tailored for you. All right, that's enough of my rambling for now. But next time you're thinking about how to learn smarter, remember that powerful personal learning environment starts with a little reflection.